Yes, I hope we are good this evening, my people. It's Thursday night and it's time to take more of an insight into what's going on around the world with this. BBC 3 on your Thursday. This is The Catch Up.
Hi, I'm Levi with The Catch Up. Tonight we're talking energy bills, an update on Ukraine and a dinosaur discovery. Let's start with this. Boris Johnson says he's got a plan to eventually stop energy bills being so expensive.
This is about tackling some of the mistakes of the past and making sure that we are set well for the future.
He's come up with a new energy strategy, and here's the main bits to know. Firstly, there'll be a big focus on building more nuclear plants, which might prove less expensive for energy customers. Offshore wind is also a big part of the plans. That means building wind farms in the sea. And it's hoped that up to 95% of the UK's electricity could come from low carbon sources by 2030. Over to Ukraine now, where troops in the eastern region of Donbass are preparing themselves for advances from the Russian army. People living there are fleeing the area, and yesterday there was 50 miles of traffic from people trying to leave. Meanwhile, NATO has said allies should do more to provide more equipment to Ukraine. Emma's got the latest.
It's after Ukraine's foreign minister called for more weapons to help defend the country against Russia, saying it's to protect civilians. Dmytro Kuleba called for more help from NATO now, before it's too late.
And the UN has voted Russia out of its Human Rights Council because of its actions in the Ukrainian city of Bucha and other places. 93 countries voted for them to be removed, 24 voted against, and 58 countries didn't vote at all. Away from Ukraine, a man who murdered primary school teacher Sabina Nessa has been labelled a disgusting animal and a coward by her family after refusing to show up for his sentencing. Kochi Salamai attacked Sabina last September while she walked through a park to meet a friend. He'll be sentenced tomorrow morning. Some other stories now. New research shows people who've been seriously ill with COVID have a higher risk of getting serious blood clots up to 6 months after being infected. The study looked at data from more than 1 million patients in Sweden. Drug testing charity The Loop say they're worried about synthetic cannabis, also known as spice, being sold as sweets or gummies, becoming more popular. They're warning buying them could put you at risk of dying after a 23-year-old woman died last weekend after eating one. And Adele, Ed Sheeran and Dave have all been nominated for Songwriter of the Year at the Ivor Novello Awards. Up for the most awards is writer Inflo, who has written for Little Sims and Adele. Now time for 10 seconds of discovery. Scientists think that they found the first fossil remains of a dinosaur. You can see the remains of a leg here. And that's not all. They think that the dinosaur died on the day that a giant asteroid hit Earth, 66 million years ago.
It's almost like watching it play out in the movies. We're able to see what happened within that first hour or so after impact.
You're all caught up now. Have a good night.